Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one, so today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Assembly was a breeze, about 15 minutes, and it came partially charged. The rear wheel was already on, so it was just a matter of attaching the front wheel, handlebars, seat, and plugging in the front light. Pretty straightforward. However, the front brake disc seems slightly warped, causing a bit of rubbing. It's not a major issue yet, but something I'll keep an eye on. My initial test ride, about 4 miles, was a bit of a battery drain. I was really pushing it, using the throttle a lot, especially starting from a standstill. Even using the pedal assist on a mid-range setting, the hilly terrain in my area significantly impacted battery life. I noticed the gear selection seemed to affect battery consumption. I mostly stayed in the higher gears, and honestly, even with the pedal assist, it still felt like a decent workout. The horn is loud but surprisingly ineffective. People are either too engrossed in their own world or simply don't react to it. I even had a near miss where someone didn't move, causing me to swerve and knock the taillight off. A simple zip tie fix, but a bit frustrating. The cable for the included taillight is way too short, but I had a longer one on hand. The light itself felt like a separate manufacturer's part. The main reason I bought this bike was for commuting. Where cycling normally means a brutal uphill struggle home, this bike makes those hills manageable. It truly transformed my commute. My initial estimate of range based on that first ride was pretty pessimistic, probably around 7 or 8 miles in my hilly area. But after 2 longer trips, each around 11 miles, starting with a full charge, the battery was still at about 30% when I got back. Now, there's some fluctuation after stopping, where it might show slightly more, so I think a more realistic estimate for my conditions is 15 to 16 miles on a full charge, maybe a little more with conservative riding. The manufacturer told me spare batteries wouldn't be available for a while, which was disappointing. After 2 months of daily commutes, around 23 miles a day, I've got a much better feel for the bike. My fitness level has improved considerably, and now I find myself putting enough power into the pedals that I rarely even need the pedal assist on lower settings. I usually only need it above level 3. Now, after my 11-mile commute, even with a loaded rack, I still have well over 65% battery left. Extrapolating that, the real-world range seems closer to 33 or 35 miles in similar conditions. A few tips. Use the gears as you normally would on a standard bike, find your optimal cadence, and use the assist intelligently. Don't just rely on higher gears and high assist levels. There are some minor downsides though. The handlebar adjustment screw frequently loosens, making the handlebars wobbly. Similarly, the rear brake adjustment screw also loosens, which is a safety concern. The rear tire is difficult to remove completely due to the motor cable. There's also a limited number of mounting points for accessories. The battery connector is almost proprietary, making it tricky to add a spare battery. Finally, the lack of a front fender left me constantly splattered with road spray. I eventually added an aftermarket one, but that required some workarounds due to the headlight and lack of mounting points. Overall, despite these minor annoyances, I'm happy with this bike. It's well built, performs as advertised, and has significantly improved my commute. It's a solid choice, and I'd recommend it for anyone looking for an e-bike to tackle hills. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Catch you in the next one.